to tits for tat.
Yay.
As you can tell, we are super high energy and ready for this video. we had a lot of fun last night.
Yeah, she experienced college life for a night. And I was like, aw, precious.
I didn't go to any parties when I went to college. And I went to my first frat party, and it was fucking disgusting. Bro, I walked into that bitch, and I wanted to leave. Like, if we weren't there with a friend, I would have U-turned. We going somewhere else. Because that bitch was musty as hell. It was hot. It felt like fucking Florida in the dead of summer. And it was like, that's it. It wasn't the people. It wasn't like so loud or anything. It was hard to breathe.
And see me, I experienced the college life parties, even though I didn't go to college. Yeah. Very clutch. 2014/15. Beautiful time. But that's what I was like, aw.
And movies lie. The liquor was not free. I asked our friend, hey, where's the liquor table? Because I don't know. I've only been to house parties, so everyone brings liquor and we share liquor. So I walked up there and they had like a little bar set up with a paper with prices. I'm like, I'm not fucking coming to a party and buying liquor.
Mm-hmm.
But get your hustle, I guess.
Yeah, because you know college students gonna figure out any type of way.
But yeah, no, they're not as all what it's been cracked up to be. So I give it a 1 out of 10. Frat parties. Y'all need bigger houses for the amount of people you trying to have over there.
And mind you, we was probably the oldest people there, which I think is hilarious because when we was like physically there, we low key blended in because we always get compliment on how young we look.
I get 16.
I get 19 a lot, especially nowadays. I'll be like, so 19-year-olds look like me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, and then it was one girl. She made me sign her titty.
Oh yeah, I signed the other titty.
You signed the other titty. Yeah, fun time.
It was okay. I was ready to go send them together.
Yeah, but the one friend, I'm not hanging out with him no more. I'm not hanging out with him because I'm annoyed because I don't like when people over-explain themselves when it's unnecessary to. So he kept doing that the entire night, and I was just like, if your friends wasn't around and it was just us three talking, yeah, I would have cut this entire thing so much shorter.
And like I said, I don't even, when people talk too much, I naturally zone it out because my mom is a fucking talker. So I had to grow up learning how to zone it out or I'm going to get annoyed. So now when you point out people.
Yeah, I point it out.
Talk too much. Now I notice it and now I'm irritated.
Because once I see it, I'm going to be like. Stop talking.
I'm just like, just answer the question. Just answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
You got 3 words to answer this question, no more. I had to do that. I have had to do that to multiple people before, where I have to give them a word limit to answer the question.
Yeah,
because you doing too much.
Like his energy alone was giving vibes of a person that we don't even fuck with no more. That's what irritated me even more. I was just like, come on. Like, no. But, yeah.
Same night, we also went to, I keep forgetting the name of it, because I'm tired.
Yeah. When you have shots with
Ingenuity,
no chasers, it's fine.
Ingenuity. That shit was dope.
Yeah, that was definitely random as hell, because you picked me up and was like, yeah, we're going to go do something surprisingly, and then we're going to go to hang out with my friend and all that. And I was like, surprised. What?
I was like, surprise.
Because me, I'm not a person. I kind of don't like surprises because I'm not mentally prepared. So and especially with her too. It's you and Mimi. I don't trust y'all because y'all be like, let's go do adventurous stuff, and I'm just like, y'all, I'm not even equipped for this.
Fun.
But it was actually fun though. It was a lot of colors, and I definitely recorded a lot.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of good pictures and videos. Credit to Flint for encouraging me to go because I definitely was like, I already got plans. If it costs money, I'm not doing it. And then he brought it up for a third time. I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out at least. I'll see if I can afford it, and if I can afford it, we're going. And yeah, they had like discount tickets for people that are broke like us. So I was like, I appreciate that.
It was very nice. It was very, very nice.
And there's a lot of people that we knew there.
Technically. I only knew one person.
Ugh, bro, my ex's brother came up to me. So I remember faces, but like I walked past this dude 3 times and like I could not put any type of label. I was like, that person looks a little familiar. I was like, maybe when I was, I don't know, Facebook or something, I was just like, I don't know where, but whatever. At some point, I was walking past, and he was like, Amber? And I was like, huh? How do you know me? And he was like, oh, you're Nukes. My brother's ex. Yeah. And I was like, oh! I just assumed his whole family hated me because most of his family is super ghetto and they were threatened to on-site type shit. So I just assumed his entire family besides one of his, I'm still friends with one person in his family. But I just assumed everyone just fucking hated me. So I was just like, oh, what's up? And it was just super awkward because I didn't really know him for real. And he was like, yeah, no, let me get the socials. And I was like, sure, whatever. He said Facebook at first.
You
and
got
I'm like,
the socials, all right.
Okay. I try to give people the benefit of doubt because that's your brother. And he hates my gut. And most of your family hates my gut. So I gave the benefit of the doubt of it would make 0 sense for you to make a fucking move. 0 cents. And then later that night I get a text, you looking real good tonight. And I'm just like, what?
That was funny. I was like,
on what planet are you living on right now? Because it's not the same I'm on. Because this don't make sense. This don't make any sense. So, and he asked for my Facebook, and I was like, that doesn't even happen anymore. You don't ask for Facebook.
Yeah.
And if you on Facebook that much, you ask for a number.
Yeah. That's old school right there. Facebook?
Yeah, I was just like confused because that's for memes. That's not even a platform for speaking.
But yeah, that was a fun time though. Even though that happened. And of course she going through that, I'm in the corner cracking up laughing. Anytime she's in an awkward situation, I'm just not helping. I'm not helping this situation.
Yeah, because if you were in an awkward situation, I'd break that shit up in a minute. So, fuck you.
Like, she'll be like, awkward. Yeah, you see me in the corner. Yeah, I'm not supporting. Not at all.
And then tons of people we knew, a bunch of comics and people that I wanted to network with, so that was pretty cool. Overall, it was just lots of art. I love art, so it was just an amazing experience. I definitely down to go again. And then
I think it's open today too, but clearly
we got way too fucking much going on. I would love to go. Too much going on.
And plus, I already cut off the wristband, so
we can tape it.
But yeah. But it was a fun time though.
But yeah, no, we're gonna rewind a little bit because we didn't really talk about our week. I don't know, my week was okay. You know, work, and it sounds like someone's peeing in the corner.
That's Mike, everyone. Mike, say hi.
So, I'm gonna go off on a little rant, cause if you guys don't know, we don't be having drama for real. We don't be fucking with people for real. We got our little circle and people here and there, but we don't even be doing nothing to be attracted.
It just so happens to. It just sometimes we just be smack in the middle of it, and this is like
and it's out of your control.
Okay.
But what's going on is, you know how when you have a group of friends, each friend has friends outside that group. And sometimes that friends outside the group don't vibe with the whole group you hanging with, so you don't bring them in. Which I feel like that makes sense, right?
Yeah, we all had a conversation, and we all kind of understand each other, and that's why I kind of like our friendship, is because we can have an honest conversation about everybody's feelings and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
So, I have two friends within our group that are friends with my ex's current girlfriend. And the ex has a lot of emotional damage with that. So I automatically cut her out. I don't want anything to do much with her because I want nothing to do with him. And I explained my friends, I went deep with it because there's a lot of emotion with that. Which it took a while, and I feel like they kind of understand now. So, it got to a point where randomly the ex and the girl pulled up to an event that we were all at. And when I say emotional damage, being around that ex causes me to have a panic attack. And if I'm not having a panic attack, I'm having really bad, negative, toxic thoughts. Which, I don't want to do that. I'm a better person now. I don't want to, rewind. So we had one of those friends, we had a sidebar where we talked deeper about it and everything. And that made me feel like I could open up to her friend because her friend still doesn't understand what's going on. So I was vulnerable in the DMs. I was just like, this is why this is happening. Nothing against you. There's no jealousy. There's no anger. I just don't want to be around you. All of you are in my past. And I'm trying to leave y'all there. So she messages me back. 2 full paragraphs about, one, how I'm making trying to control my friends, making them feel bad, saying that can't hang out with their friends.
And that's clearly not what you said at all.
I made it very clear to them. You can hang out with her when you guys plan things. If she's there, cool. Obviously, absolutely not cool for my ex to be there. Y'all understand why. But if she's there, I'm cordial, I'm a nice person, but it's uncomfortable. That's it, it's uncomfortable. So, she started there, and I was like, yeah, you're wrong about that. We talked about it, and I don't control them. They're their own people. Then she's like, oh, you are purposely hanging out with his friends and his circle. And I'm like, I created my own circle, and they're just part of it. And I didn't even become friends with them because of him. Mel, we became close friends recently, even though I knew her years ago. And I became friends with through Mel. So again, you're wrong. So I just kept going, you're wrong about this, wrong about this, wrong about this. And it's just annoying having to explain myself. But there's one thing that I didn't get to say to her that I, after the fact, wish I did, because she mentioned that I am playing him out to be a evil person or a villain. And I'm like, if you knew me, I have actual villains in my life, bro. He was actually a good boyfriend during the relationship. The single issue here is how he ended it. That's eat. How he ended it was a dick move. And that's it. He's not evil. I don't hate him. There's no vendetta. I'm not painting him out to be a terrible person because he's not. He just hurt me. That's it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was exhausting. And I hate being vulnerable. I hate explaining myself to people. So I'm entirely over it at this point. Do what you want to do. It is what it is.
Yeah. And I made sure I was just out of the loop of this whole thing because I'm going through a lot of stuff at the moment right now. And I just explained to my friends, I was like, I get it. I am there for y'all all the time right now. But right now, I can't really hear everything. So I was like, now I can, if y'all can just briefly tell me what's going on, then fine, cool. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what y'all did anyways. And I was like, okay, this is like the first time I actually heard the entire thing. That's what I was like, oh.
There's more, but I'm not trying to get deep into detail. I don't want to bore y'all with.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
gonna get mad and I'm gonna start mixing up my words.
But then, of course, like, one of our friends, she had a real deep conversation with me about it, and was just saying she don't really like being in the middle of things, and she really feels like, you know, this way and da-da-da. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. But I was like, you should never feel like you're in the middle because, yes, you make friends. There's like group A friends and then there's group B friends. Sometimes you can't mix those. It's okay. That's a normal freaking thing. But for your friend to be feeling some type of way when she doesn't even want to include herself in the group, like at all, for real, like she really wants to, because the sad thing is that we're all open to actually being your friend.
I was.
That's why I was
like, burnt that bridge.
I was like, we are all open to be your friend. That's why I'm like, okay, but you have to like put yourself out there and all of that. And then me and Mel broke down too, and she was like, with the whole situation between y'all, she was like basically saying like, if it's like an event that you want to do or an activity that you want to do, of course she's gonna go and not invite her. Cool. But she said, which I agree as well. So if it's her event, she's going to invite
everybody. Yeah.
That is her. That's why it's like, okay. So
which
she
I
was
told
like,
both of them is fine.
That's why I was like, I feel like everybody agrees on that. But it's the fact that the whole thing is just getting blown out of proportion. And I'm just, mind you, I don't know. I'm not even in the middle of this shit. I'm not even in the middle
really
of
not
this shit.
even trying to be part of it.
I was like, for real, this it's you, and then it's him, and that's pretty much it. Everybody else does not have to be in this.
And I'm like, there'd be zero problems if boundaries were respected.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, okay, but everybody just gets it, but the ex's girlfriend right now. That's why I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I got 9+ messages from that lady.
Yeah, and I told you off rip. I was like, don't even read them. Just delete them because she's still continuing it. That's why, mind you, we all got over it. Well, they technically got all over it that day.
Immediately.
That day. After that whole conversation, then I saw y'all was still sharing memes and saying, oh, let's light up the conversation.
Yeah.
I read that, and that's when I told them, I was like, nah, I can't really go into detail because I'm already in this awful state of mind, so it's gonna get worse. Cool. Then I'm just like, okay, so everybody cool, all right. But she's like dragging it. That's why I'm like, okay.
Oh, and another thing I realized, I'm not like a normal petty person. I feel like I'm a good petty person where I will purposely take the highest of roads. So no matter what, I'm not in the wrong, and then I get happy when you be in the wrong. Okay, a little, but come on, a little bit, but not really, because obviously I'm just a normal person. So when someone messages you like that, immediate reaction. You're upset, you're angry, you want to cuss them out, you want to come at them. But I took a breath and I was like, okay, this is their friend, so I can't actually just blow up. So I'm gonna calmly, explain my points, and then at the end, I'm just like, you just gonna have to deal with it. It is what it is, and you just gonna have to move on. And that's how I ended it. I was like, fuck yeah. I was professional. I was I didn't say one cuss word.
I didn't say one cuss word. Crying. But I'm happy that you chose that route at the end, because I choose that in the beginning. I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not about to sit up here and argue with you on the phone.
I didn't even argue. I just wanted to
through text. Like, no, what?
I just wanted to correct her, because I'm not about to just let you think that you right on these points. Mm-hmm. So,
but yeah, that just reminded me of that time when I don't know what it is. I'm gonna look at this camera. I don't know what it is with men trying to argue with me. I feel like y'all low-key intimidated by me, but it's okay. It's all right. It's fine. You want a challenge, you pick me. Cool, whatever. But it was a time when our friend Ange, hi Ange, we all went out. We were having a good time. She was on the phone. So I guess she Snapchatted a video and tried to send it to a guy, whatever. But I thought she was just recording just to record. Mm-hmm. So of course I'm like, because that's just like a natural thing that I do. And she was like, oh my God, Asia, and start laughing. So I guess the dude the very next day was calling me all types of bitches. Oh, your friend mean as fuck. She don't even know me. She don't even know what I got going on.
That sensitive.
And then, of course, you already know Aunt. She's gonna tell me. And she was just like, she even looked at the phone weird and was like, why is he going off right now? And I'm like, bro, I don't even know you. And that's when I was like, was he really that upset this whole time? And mind you, I'm thinking she's just recording just to record. Mm-hmm. I'm not even throwing.
It's not even for you, bro.
And he just kept messaging her back to back to back to back. And she was just sitting there like, bro, stop. And I was just sitting there and I was like, I could grab her phone. I could call that man and cuss him clean the fuck out, right? But I was like, we're getting older. Arguing is kind of, it's pointless now. Because clearly that person got their mind set and stoned on what you thinking. So what's the point of me trying to correct you? You got it.
I don't care for real.
Okay, go off. I'll be like, okay, sure, whatever. But if you do say something dumb, I am gonna correct you though. Because I'm like, you sure about that? You sure about that?
I don't know. I'll correct once, but if you're gonna stick on your dumb shit, I'm gonna let it go.
That, yeah. Like, even if I don't say nothing, I'm doing the face.
Oh, absolutely. Can't control the face.
I'll be like, okay. But, yeah.
I don't like stupid people.
We don't like stupid people. Like, people who don't got common sense. That is... Okay. But, yeah.
Or people that can't read a room.
People who can't read a room. Especially if that person is a person that's like very openly about what they're going through. Mind you, you just met these people. You just met these people.
I'm a nice person, but in my head, I'm like, yo.
Yeah. Because it was one time a girl randomly told me, she was like, yeah, because I just went to the doctor and they tried to say I got this and this. I'm like, babe, I don't even know how old you are. I don't know your middle name. I don't even know your last name. I barely know your name.
But
so what
I know all the diseases you got now. That's all I know.
Oh, okay, so I know that you be doing things. Okay. All right. Go off.
The whole situation made me think like more about the people that I keep around me, and one like a big trait that even if my friends don't have it fully, but they got parts. What is it? Is emotional intelligence. I'm gonna need you to have some emotional intelligence to be around me, because we are in a group of people where we're open.
Yeah, we're open to talk about
anything. So this whole thing started with me expressing to my friends that, hey, your friend, I'm uncomfortable around her, so with my stuff, she's not gonna be there.
Yeah, and then boom.
And that's it. That was it. And then it blew up to this.
And then it got to this point, and we're just like, how?
And how? Like, I didn't even say I didn't like you. I said I just didn't want to be around you.
And
if I was on the opposite end of that, I feel like I would understand.
And that's what Mel said too. She was just like, because she kept saying to her, like, if the roles were reversed and all that. And Mel was like, baby, if the roles were reversed, I wouldn't give a fuck. And that's why I was like, see, Mel, this is why we're friends. Because you get it. Like,
because I actively, whenever there's an issue between me and a person, if there's any type of problem, even if it has nothing to do with me, I can put myself in the opposite position. And I can be like, yeah, I wouldn't be happy with the situation, but I wouldn't be handling it like this.
Because me personally, I'll be like, oh, you don't like me? Okay.
Cool. You don't gotta like me.
Okay. I'm still gonna hang out with your friends. It's fine.
That's fine. But don't hit me up, though.
But yeah, that whole thing just dragged. I'm just like, ooh. But then at the same time, I'm kind of happy this whole thing kind of happened, though. Mm-hmm. Because it showed me, like, yeah, we definitely got some princess privilege pretty much from our friends, because there's a lot of things I done did with y'all. And I'm like, yeah, whoever I end up with, yeah, you got a lot of things you got to do to impress me. Like, because just like you said, we're open with our emotions and stuff. Yep, I need somebody who's like that. We travel places a lot, and I'm like, okay, cool. We experience new things. Like, nigga, I don't go fucking kayaking and hiking and all that shit. But clearly, y'all motherfuckers said, yes, you are. And I'm like, yeah, y'all make me step out of my comfort zone every time I hang out with y'all. And I'll just be like, okay. And I can't say no. Because if I say no, they gonna cuss me out. So, you say like, no. They're like, you live once, actually. I'll be like, okay, fine. And then they be like, oh, actually, you're athletic. You got it. You can do it. I'll be like, bitch, just because I say I don't want to do it don't mean I can't do it.
That's fair.
But yes.
That reminds me of a meme my dad sent me, and it's like, don't let a man with no passport tell you that you're the most beautiful woman in the world. How he know he ain't been nowhere? I was like, damn, okay.
That's my snaps if y'all don't know. But yeah,
no, and that's why I'm selective about the people that are around me, because I can think outside the box, and I came to the conclusion, even if the stigma of being my ex's girlfriend was not in the picture, you are a person that I would not want to be friends with, period. And we just gonna leave it at that.
Because me, I can see myself being her friend. It's just that she's not open enough to. That's why I'm like, oh, so if I see you trying to be my friend, then I will be your friend. But if you're not like showing like you want to, then I'm gonna just leave it alone. And be like, oh, okay.
That was my thing. I got a little vulnerable with her, and the way she reacted was like, no, we couldn't be friends. But yeah, no, I'm over it. You're over it. They're over it.
I wasn't even in it. Because I don't know what the fuck was going on for real. I'm just here.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking here.
Low-key, I'm glad that she's only friends with Mel and Ange and kind of you. Because when I say I talked some shit with my outside friends, because I need someone I can like lose my filter, I can be a bitch about it. And just say whatever the fuck, and then just get it off my chest, and I'm like, okay, I'm cool now.
Yeah.
And
I already know for a fact you did that too. That's why I was like, I feel like she was gonna do that with me, and I was about to be like, babes, I love you dearly.
I went off with Jackie, and she's like, okay, who do we hate? And I'm like, all right.
I hate that she said we. That's why I'm like, you know what's going on?
Like she said, okay,
hold on, listen to the story first before. just assume, like, wait a minute.
She was like, okay, but before you tell me anything, is this somebody that you gonna bring around again? Because you can't be telling me.
Thank you. That's me. Like, hold on. Like,
because I'm gonna hate her after this. Oh, but I fucking love my friends, and
we love you guys.
I don't care who y'all hang out with. We friends.
Yeah.
I'm not about to lose you over someone else.
No, she said we locked in.
Tight nigga voodoo. Oh, but that's my drama. Fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, the whole thing. I was just like, bro, mine ain't been in it. I ain't even in it. But it's my friend, so I gotta kind of be in it. Because your bullshit is my bullshit. My bullshit is yours. So I'm like, fuck. I'm gonna have to eventually listen to it.
And outside of that drama, when me and Ange was talking like deeply about whatever, another thing that I like about myself is that I can understand what people mean and look past what they say. Because Ange was saying shit that was pissing me off, but like I'm like, I know what she means by what she's saying, but your words make me mad. And she was talking about, since she's friends with my ex, she talked to him about it and everything.
Oh yeah, she told me that too.
And she was basically like, well, just so you know, he doesn't care and he's cool with this, that. And I'm like, of course he doesn't care. He wasn't hurt by the situation. He left on his own accord. He handled it how he wanted it.
And then at the same time too, like, I wouldn't want to hear that from your mouth, technically. I would rather hear from his. Even if I know for a fact that he's probably lying or anything like that, but it's just like, I get that you're friends with him, but it's like you're low-key co-signing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want you to. I would rather hear from him. I would rather...
And with my specific situation, I don't want to hear shit from him. He had his opportunity to say his piece, and he refused. Mm-hmm. So, that just made me think about, even when it comes to, like, bullying and situations, the person that causes the pain is not going to remember the situation because it didn't mean shit to them. But the person that gets affected negatively will remember that years afterwards. And
that's why this whole thing, I was just like, child, I don't even know her ex. So why am I in this?
and at the core of it, none of this shit would happen if, I don't know, if there was more of a level of understanding of, I refuse to fuck with that part of my life anymore.
Like, even if y'all, the whole situation still happened, if, me personally, I feel like if she wouldn't have butted in, things would have still been running smooth.
Absolutely.
That's why I was like, because it has nothing to do with you either. Ex's girlfriend. That had nothing to do with it. You just put yourself in the situation for real no reason.
I think she was just upset she couldn't go to the Ohio Fair with us.
And the sad thing is that Mel just said that she waited too late, and she said that was on her end too. And she was like, I did kind of leave right after her had the conversation, and then just immediately left. That's why she was just like, oh, I didn't know that you really did want to actually go. And so I was just like, oh, so that's what. Okay, but Mel says she'll figure all that out, and she'll have a good talk with her and nip that in the bud. And I was just like, yeah, because I don't know what. Because I wish, Chanel, I wish you would pull that bullshit on me. I will punch you in your face so hard. Like, mind you, if y'all don't know, yes, Chanel's my best friend. So I was like, if she ever was to pull some bullshit like that, girl, I'll be like, girl.
And like, how you mad that you just can't come to a few things that your friends go to? That's weird. That's some weird shit. Like that makes you seem more controlling than you trying to paint me as a controlling person.
But yeah. Now that we're over this situation.
Now we moved on. But yeah, no, I wanted to move that to people. If you were a bully at any point in your life. The people that you bullied are going to remember that for the rest of your life. I have people that bullied me in high school and middle school that trying to be friends with me actively, and I'm not fucking with it. I had this girl that used to push me on the stairs in middle school, and then like high school time I didn't go to the same school, but she ran with the same people that I used to hang out with, and she used to fucking tease me for having small boobs. And she turned into one of those people that are on Facebook talking about, I'm depressed, I'm gonna kill myself type shit. And like the only thing that comes to my mind when I think about her, like, now you big boobed and depressed. Fuck you, bitch.
Wow. Not big boobed and depressed. Wow.
Your big ass titties ain't protecting you now.
Like, wow. That's,
oh, okay. Man, I hate all my bullies. This dude that just, like, he bullied me for no reason. He was just calling me stupid and shit. And he in my DMs talking about, hey, you want to catch up? You want to go get some food? Man, fuck you. You called me ugly in middle school.
Middle school bullies was...
Insane.
That's the time when you really get to know yourself and really figure out people too. Cause middle school, I was just like, why do y'all hate me so much? I'm a loner. I be to myself. I don't even mess with people.
I got bullied for being too nice, bro.
I literally got bullied because of my body shape, because I was shaped like this basically. Yeah, like no boobs, no cheeks, nothing. No, just straight down. And it was a guy too, mind you, same height as me. At the time. That's why I'm like, okay. But he literally came up to me and he was like, no, you are very pretty. It's just that you ain't got no boobs. And I was like, okay, what does boob have to do with? Mind you, I'm innocent. And he was just like, yeah, dudes like you if you had boobs. And I was just like, okay. But then of course he hit me up on Instagram a few years back, and he was like, I know this ain't flat chested Asia on here. I was like, wow, you're still on it. And I was like, yeah, and I have real titties. I was like, and you have a kid? Oh. See me, I love looking at people's pages and then seeing how your life is technically, and I'll be like, couldn't be me. But I was like, ooh, you got a kid.
And like the funny thing is, when I was younger, I wanted smaller boobs because I was in sports.
I just wanted titties.
I didn't want titties. I was like, I hope I don't get boobs like my mom and my grandma. I want to be able to be. I did speed skating competitively. I did figure skating and everything. So I'm wearing tight shit. I did cross country, so I'm running. I never in my life want my chest moving while I'm doing anything. So I was happy with my small ass fucking chest. Leave me alone. Yeah, these are for y'all.
Yeah, I didn't get titties till 10th grade.
I had this one dude, every time I posted a cute pic, he'd be like, tiny titties.
Or literally one of my friends, probably to this day, George. Yeah, I'm calling him out, and I'm going to send him this video too. Because, damn it, he used to pick with me because it was literally after we graduated from high school, and we used to hang out with him all the time. He used to be like, Adrian, you ain't got no ass, bro. You ain't got no ass. He still, to this day, says it. And I'm like, okay, George, it's a little something back there now. You can't just say that now. It's like, it might not, be like a woof type of cheeks. But it's a little there now. So
what grabs my gears about that is, so what if I don't got an ass? You ain't getting none of this anyway.
That is true.
If I had an ass, you ain't touching it. The fuck?
That is true.
Stupid. I just want her just like on the forehead, just shut up.
But yes, and then there's the bullies that bullied you, and now you look at them now and they want to be you.
Oh no, they want to be with me. The girls
Not
that bullied me
with-
are gay crush.
Be you, like a mirror you. I got one of those.
That turns my stomach.
I'm like, oh, so now you're a comedian. You're funny. Oh, okay. Now you want to try and dibble and dabble into cosplay. Really? Okay. I get if you're motivated by somebody, that's completely different. But if you're doing everything from like how, like page for page, that's when I'll be like,
yeah, their style.
Okay.
They wear wigs. You're getting into wigs.
Yeah, I got long nails now. You want to try and wear long nails? Like, babes. It's a little weird.
Yuck.
Skipping.
But before we shift subject, I was supposed to do this before we went off. Our podcast now has a phone number. So when we do segments, you guys can text in answers to questions. Next week we are gonna have our friend Queenie on. We're gonna have Queenie.
Oh Lord!
And it's gonna be so much fun. So,
and side note, our friend Mel is going to be in the corner because she says she just wants to visualize this moment. I'm like, okay.
So,
but yeah,
we have one segment that we want to start doing more regularly called Down in the DMs because we get crazy ass, insane ass DMs. So we really want to see.
you, though. Mine's ain't that interesting. Mine's is just emojis.
I got psychopaths in my DMs, and I know y'all got some psychopaths in your DMs or under your pictures.
Okay,
so
yeah, pictures for sure, yeah.
I want you guys to text us your DMs. I need some screenshots of the craziest shit someone has said to you.
If it's a vulnerable spot that this person keeps sending, please don't send those. Don't send those.
I'll blur out your shit. Scribble. But so first one, if you guys want to text us pictures of your DMs, you can text us at our. I don't have our number memorized yet, so don't judge. It's 440-941-5745. We're gonna have it at the bottom of the screen so y'all can see it.
At the top. That's what I was like.
Or top, bottom or top somewhere. It's gonna be somewhere on the. And for our audio listeners, one more time, is going to be 440-941-5745. And for our second subject, it's going to be, we're going to be talking about friendship and everything when Queenie's on. And I want y'all to send us your friend breakup stories because we got one that got twists and turns that has all of us involved. And is the most dumbest shit you about to hear about. So, I want to hear your friend breakup stories. So, if it's funny, if it's sad, if it's crazy, I need you to text us the deets at 440-941-5745. All right, back to...
I feel like you're judging. And I don't like that because I love how you went like dead ass silent too because I'm like I'm just over here trying to pour.
Thank you.
That's all I'm doing. Just trying to pour.
Oh, and I did want to do a little PSA for our people that love anime, people that love adult cartoons, people that like comedic animated shows. I need y'all to all check out Scissor 7. They just dropped the 4th season. And that show is fucking fire. It's an anime, and the progression and the character development and the story is the best I've ever watched, honestly. So when you
gotta finish it, that's what I was like. Shh,
it's so fucking good. So it starts out when you first watch it. It's gonna be just silly. It's gonna be funny. There's gonna be action. There's gonna be jokes. Hilarious, and it gets dark. Slowly but surely, it gets dark. So, just to give you like a tidbit about what it's actually about, it follows this guy that lost his memory. and he has a friend, which is a chicken, and his friend is helping.
His friend is blue.
A blue chicken
like this.
And he's training the guy to be a killer because killers make money, and he needs money to pay off medical bills, because when the chicken first found him, he was unconscious and needed medical help, so he owes thousands in debt. Mm-hmm. And he wants to pay someone to help him retrieve his memories. So that's what the base of it starts at.
Mm-hmm. Oh, mind you, his weapon is scissors.
Given the scissor 7, but the action scenes are really good and also funny.
Very funny, because she showed me, I'm like, what the hell are we watching?
And if you like a movie that where you have a main character, I hate when the main character never loses, never gets his ass beat, and there's no progression. This man gets his ass beat.
What? But he bounced back though.
He bounced back,
and I just be like, you just got like they be doing the. He just be like,
and there's funny anime references in there too that have nothing to do with the actual show. So I also love seeing those little tidbits.
Yes, because that's funny.
Like, Scissor 7, Netflix, please watch it. It's so good.
I think I'm still on season 3. Yes, I am. I am on season 3.
I'm so glad you're watching it.
Yeah. Because you showed it, and I was like, I might as well keep going. But yeah, I'm on season 3, so I gotta watch season 4 now. But yeah, what's another?
Those were the main points that I wanted to hit.
Okay, cool.
So I'm happy. We can do whatever now.
I was about to say, you know what, Mike? Give us a topic.
Any topic.
I know he like
Halloween's coming up. Any plans?
Oh, we got big plans for Halloween.
Nice plans for Halloween.
We just got invited to a party too.
It's a vamp party.
Vampire party.
It's a vamp.
This
I'm
one
excited.
girl I met low-key in passing when I was hanging out with someone else. I liked her vibe so much, but my friend was fucking it up for me. I wanted to be her friend, and she kept fucking it up for me. We're having conversations, and my friend kept changing the subject to unrelatable shit, and I kept trying to turn it back because I want to talk to this girl and become her friend.
Exactly.
But I ran into her when we went to the thing yesterday, and I just went up to her. I was like, "Hi, you remember me?" And she's like, "Yeah." She gives off like shy vibes. Like she's a little shy at first, but I can tell that she's a fun person when she gets out of her box. So she was just like, "Yeah, I saw your message about going on your podcast, and I wasn't sure, but I kind of want to because that's outside my box." And I was like, "Please,
Yeah,
it'll be fun." And yeah, no, so we definitely go into her party, and I want to be. I hate that I keep saying it because it gets, once you say I want to be your friend more than like 3 times, it gets weird a little. But
I was about to say, but you kind of did that with me. So.
But yeah, no, there's that. Then we're going to New Orleans for Halloween.
Oh yeah, it's official now. I done got both of my plane tickets, but
I got one of my plane tickets.
I'm just like, so I'm not. Okay. But
okay, don't judge me. First of all, I have my credit card that gives me miles, so I've been just trying to buy so much stuff that I get enough miles to get my plane tickets.
I'm just like, okay. But, yep.
There's me, you, Mel, and Queenie. Oh my god, this is my first time having a group vacation with my best friends. And I'm so excited.
I'm excited. I'm like, ooh.
I just bought.
And the fact that y'all said, oh yeah, come on, Asia, go ahead. I'm like, I don't think y'all thought this through. Because me, outside of Cleveland, might be a different person, I promise you. So, like,
Ooh,
I might just be a little above beyond. So,
ooh, and this is a trial trip to see if we can, if our friendship can survive a trip to Miami, girl trip to Miami.
no, you know, because that saying though is, I think it's true. That's why I'm like.
But I feel like
they be like, yeah, if you go to Miami with your friends, yeah, somebody gonna come back and not be friends with you no more, and it's just like. But I feel like that's just with any trip though, because that'd be y'all first time ever going anywhere.
Miami as a first trip ever with your friends is insane because we individually have or together sleepovers and stuff, so we have a sense of how that layout's gonna be. Like we know I'm not sleeping with Mel. You're gonna sleep with Mel.
Because I'm used to Mel. That's why I'm like, okay.
If you want to know why, it's just because I'm a light sleeper. We gonna leave it at that.
Basically, yeah, Mel, we love you dearly, but you snore, babes. Yeah. And because I'm used to it, it's because I sleep with headphones. So that's why I'm like, okay. I
can't sleep with headphones, and I wake up.
And Queenie, she passed out any fucking way, so it don't really matter. Give her about what? A straw full of liquor. Clean out. She passed out. She's like, oh my God, yeah. I'll be like, how? But yes.
And we know who's the lightweights, who's not a lightweight. We know the person that is going to keep track of where we're going, where our Airbnb is, because we're getting drunk and we're walking. So I'm going to keep
like a block over from the actual. Yeah,
I'll make sure I know
Bourbon
exactly
Street.
how to get.
Let me correct it because I know our friend Jesse is watching this. He be like, "Hey, Bourbon Street." I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, Bourbon Street, but yeah, we're a block over Bourbon Street.
Yeah, we're walking distance of everything, so I'll be the one to make sure we know how to get back to where we're going.
So she's the navigator.
And planner, I basically know where everything is, where we're going.
I'm gonna be the entertainment, basically.
The instigator.
Mel's gonna be the person like, okay, let's. No, she gonna be the mom, low key. Like, okay, y'all, hold on. Remember, we outside of our comfort zone. Don't do too much. Like, love y'all, but calm down. And then Queenie just gonna be the child of the group. There's no controlling Queenie.
Oh, absolutely not. We love it though.
It's hilarious though. But then at sometimes when we meet new people and then they meet her, it's like, it's hard to explain her. I'll just be like,
y'all gonna learn you're gonna learn some more about her when we have her on the podcast. It's gonna be so fun.
Yes,
I can't wait.
Hopefully she don't try to be. I'm gonna be like, bitch, that ain't you. Don't do that.
We gonna get some liquor in her system beforehand. And like I'm also like, we're all women. There's one bathroom. I'm gonna need every single one of y'all to bring your own mirror. We're not gonna take turns in the bathroom doing our makeup. Whoever's in there first wins. Queenie, no heels. We are walking the whole time.
Let's repeat this. I'm gonna say it in this game. Don't you wear no fucking heels. We're walking everywhere. I will hit you. And don't you wear no damn sandals either. It's cold.
It's not actually. It's New Orleans. You gonna sweat.
I don't want to tell her that.
Okay. Never mind. Ignore me. My bad.
But yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
So much fun.
Oh yeah, and I done got invited to so many other parties.
Oh yeah, we got Gabe's annual party,
which is literally the day after we come back here.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we're gonna be coming back here and then have to legitimately sleep the whole time and then wake up to go to Gabe's.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, great.
And I have to remember not to drink too much at New Orleans because my last trip, I went ham day one. Day two, I'm not touching liquor for the rest of the vacation.
You realize you going with me, right?
Rest of the vacation, no liquor. I'll get high.
I think she forgot. She going with me. You might as well let that rule go.
You want me to survive the vacation, right?
Yeah, sure.
I don't trust you.
You shouldn't. I was like, sweetie, I'll get you drunk here.
Okay,
but
you
like,
safe out there too? Like,
and then mind you, we're planning a trip too that's in Vegas. she thinks she's safe then. That's hilarious.
That's gonna be a merch.
And then the sad thing is you have Jesse and Justice.
Oh, I love me some Vegas. But Vegas, you walk around so much that you gonna burn off that liquor. Do they not walk?
No, they definitely walk.
Okay, because I was...
No, I said I like that because you said we gonna burn it off. And I'm like, baby, we gonna walk with liquor in there.
Oh, I know that. I know, but I'm not...
I'm gonna be like, what? You going down? What? That's
Ooh, and I like the slushies,
crazy.
the liquor slushies, the big old tall bottle that's about my height. I like those.
You'd be like, woo, turn up.
Oh, I can't wait till all of these fucking trips.
Yeah, that's gonna be very, 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 very.
Oh, and what's your main costume for this Halloween?
When you're a cosplayer. And people be like, oh, just wear a costume, da-da-da. I pick the most simplest ones every single time. Because I didn't cosplay all year and gave my all with those. But every time I do the legit Halloween day, it's a very simple one. And people be like, why you ain't? And I'm just like, bro, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, cosplayers know what I'm talking about though. Like for some odd reason we go ham the whole time, and then once Halloween, or technically a week before Halloween, it's just like it's like mediocre.
I get it.
It's like mediocre. You just be like, people just now getting into it. Like, girl, we've been doing it.
You're doing it for free, so why put in that much effort?
I'd be like, okay, but. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm literally just about to look.
Throw something together.
Just look.
I bought my costume stuff for Starfire.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you did say you was going to do something with that.
Mm-hmm. Got my wig. Temu got my wig. I went on Shein, got me the outfit. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be kind of like a closet cosplay, but it's still going to be on point. Mm-hmm. As long as the purples match, because I had a problem with that.
Yeah.
Because I was... Raven last year, and my cape was a different purple from my hair.
See, and I was about to ask to borrow the Raven since you was doing Starfire.
You can, because I returned the cape. After Halloween, I sent that shit back because I can't. I'll get you a cape though if you want to be Raven.
Sure.
That's so psycho. Yeah, and then we're all doing witches.
Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna do random masks and make them sexy and shit.
Mask
I already got somebody doing Jason, because somebody using that dang on Jason. So because I'm gonna do the purge look that I already did. I'm gonna just wear that again.
Dope. I still don't know. Because, like, I see masks that I think would be hilarious to wear with a fit. But I'm thinking, like, we're walking around. It's going to be hot. And I want to be able to see. Mm-hmm. So, I want to get the fucking horse mask.
You would literally have this cocked up.
Like, yeah, no, I wouldn't wear it, like, at all. So, I'm like, I can't
That's why I chose the purge one. Because I made the mask like low-key a necklace, so I can just have it hanging on me, and y'all already know what the heck I'm doing. So, and if y'all want me to take a photo, I can just grab a mask, put it on my face. Mm-hmm.
So I might keep it simple, where I have this super cool. I bought this super cool like bone mask with like fangs, and it's like a wolf mask. So I might go with that because I want to be able to wear it. Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, and I got you a witch hat, so you can be witches with us. The baddest witches.
Yeah, we're definitely doing the most cliche costumes going here. And I just realized that. That's what I was like,
that's your fault, too.
That's definitely my fault, yes. Because I told my friends, I was like, y'all, we should just go to my house and just grab all the cosplays, and then we just see what's going on. But then life smacked me dead in the fucking face. And I was like, well... never mind. So,
and speaking of, after this, you can go through my costume stuff and see if there's anything interesting.
We love costumes tomorrow. That's beautiful. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we got a
that's besides all the other stuff that I want to do next year. Like, I'm a real travel person. I hate being here. So I travel to escape. And when I tell you, I low-key plan a year ahead of time because I literally have like a chart for like travel 2024. Month, places I want to go. So they're basically goals, but 9 times out of 10, I'm hitting that goal. So that's basically where I'm going. So my goal is to go one out of country state, out of country trip, which I'm hoping it will be Greece. And I low-key want it to be a cruise, maybe, because I feel a little safer doing a cruise, especially if I have to go alone.
Yeah.
I want to go to Hawaii if their stuff is together by the end of next year.
It's a lot going on, and Taurus is not fucking helping the situation right now. So.
And I heard Hawaiians like black people, and they fucking hate white people because of the history, which I completely understand. Hawaiians, honestly, if y'all don't know the history behind Hawaii, I really want you to look it up and do a little research because white people fucked over Hawaiians.
I mean, makes sense.
They like literally killed their queen in order to make them part of the states. Just do a little background and you can see why they're rightfully racist.
But again, it's those people, so
like they're just like Native Americans basically. But yeah, I want to do that, and then we're doing at least one con.
There is a con that is going to be here too, but I know for a fact you want to go to the one that's outside of here. Now, low-key want to take you to BlurCon.
I just want it to be warm.
It's going to be blazing hot. You're going to be fine. But
because I went to my first con ever, MomoCon, over in Detroit. Cold. I wanted to do cute cosplays, and I had to wear a jacket over my cosplays because it was so fucking cold.
Yeah.
And I have 0 photos or anything of it because I got carjacked a little bit after, and they stole my phone. So I have no photos from that time.
I would cry. I'd be like, dang.
They left my Switch, so
took my memories.
They left my Switch in the car, so I was like, that's not covered. So I'm cool.
I would have been hurt. But yeah, it's a con that's supposed to be in April 2024, and it's here. And I think it's Fan Expo.
Okay.
Fan Anime Expo, something like that. Something like that. I gotta look it up, but yeah, it's supposed to be coming up. And me personally, I want to go just for legit either Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
Because I don't want to go for the whole weekend.
That's fine.
We here, like we live here. Like no, but
that's fair.
Yeah.
Ooh, and what's our time?
We're at about an hour and 4 minutes.
Okay, we'll finish off the. But I have a friend that I met in 2020 when I was on that cruise, and he's my cruise crush. He was cute. We danced a little bit, and I was talking to him about travel because obviously super into travel, and I'm always down to have other people, join me. So he might be planning a trip with his friends and including me in it. So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe. I'm starting now to make friends that are also serious about travel. So I'm very excited to see how that works out. Yeah, we got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, a lot of trips, I still want to talk about this dang on Vegas trip. Okay, Justice, love y'all dearly. Oh, goodness gracious. But y'all do know we from Cleveland, right? So that means that we don't look at money the way y'all look at money. Because our friend was like, oh yeah, y'all, for my birthday I want to go to a steakhouse. We could cool with it. Okay,
yeah, no, I heard cool.
But then we saw Bryce.
He sent a receipt from his last birthday trip, and that motherfucking receipt read $500 some dollars, and I was like, "What the fuck did you buy?"
He showed us the menu. We was like $26 for a Caesar sandwich.
I'm getting French fries.
That sucker is what, 25? I was like, ooh.
Don't remind me. I got it.
And they all like, nah, y'all got it. Ball out. Who got it? Friend, love you dearly, but y'all expensive.
And even my balling out don't look like that.
No, I'm lying. I definitely did ball out like that before. And
but
that was when we was in New York.
The shots? Okay, no. Yeah, no.
Spent like close to $400.
You didn't even tell me that. You said it was a lot, and I'm thinking, oh, 100, maybe 200, $400 in shots.
Yeah, we had time that time. Woo! I was like, yeah, y'all, I got it, cause that's when I just got paid. I got paid that day, and I was like, perfect. And how much
mind you, fucking shots? Because you didn't even get a lot.
No, mind you, I paid for all three of us to go inside the club. It was $20 each. That's $60 off red, boom. Then we bought drinks at the one level, because it was like three levels. So the one level, I bought like a couple of drinks, boom, 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 boom. Then at that point, drinks is hitting, and I'm not looking at the face, for real. I'm just like, swipe, come on.
We gotta go back to New York.
Then we get to the second level, y'all, I'm gone. My friends, gone. And I'm like, yeah, come on. Shots. Y'all, we was having a time to the point where lovely Mel was falling asleep while standing up. That's when I had to kick it in, and I was like, ooh, okay.
You know,
Let's sober up.
I was still going hard, and you tapped me and was like, hey, we gotta go. And like for like 2 seconds, I got like a little upset because I was having a lot of fun. And then
I literally pointed. I said, no, literally,
like,
look.
Mel is falling asleep standing up, and I'm like, well, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Like,
all right.
Thank you. But then, yeah, like Asia spent like close to $400.
That's insane. That's why I don't buy drinks at the bar.
Because I saw the receipts popping up from Huntington. Huntington was like, okay, babes. Slow down. What are you doing? And you out of state. Who got your card? I'm like, no, Huntington is me. I promise you it's me. I'm sorry.
Bro, I want to make a video telling people how to sneak drinks into the bar, but I don't want it to get popular. No, my hack, because I don't got those, so
you like ladies, y'all got titties, right? You can tuck them right here. You can tuck them on the side right here. You can tuck them under here too. Y'all.
Okay, tiny titty community. I'm gonna talk to y'all separately. Talking about tucking it up. I'm gonna look like I have a bottle under my feet.
Technically, she can do it. All you need is a push-up, bro.
I don't like wearing bras.
Exactly.
I'm braless.
That's why. That's why she's saying this. If she wears
a little baby backpack like I do, line them up in the back. Get you a little tampon bag to cover it in the back of the bag. Even when I tell you I've been through security going through my bags, what you do is you take off your bag, you unzip it, you separate it, you hold it open so they can even stick their hand and dig around a little bit, but they're hidden in behind your tampon bag or I use a makeup bag. They're not gonna look in your makeup bag. Mm-hmm. So yeah, bring your shots in, order you a Sprite, which 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get for free. Put them shots in your Sprite. I don't pay for drinks at the bar no more. Shit's ridiculous.
I do though. I still do. Cause I'd be like, I don't feel like doing all that. So come on. Or like you said, I'll just get the drinks out of there, and I will drink them right in front of the bartender. I don't care. You gonna kick me out?
Yes. Yes.
And the sad thing is, they probably could, but
Usually
do they honestly
don't.
care? No, they don't. Because they're like, well,
But
you're
security
already in there.
cares. It lets security see you. So.
Exactly. Because they be like,
Yeah.
But, yeah. Or you can always do this too, like, if you have pants. Tuck the bottles, like, right there in your sock.
True.
And then just pull down your pants. Not off your ass, people, but just pull your pants down. And then just
over your socks.
And then, boom. Because I had to tell one of my guy friends to do that. Because they was just like, how am I going to sneak my drink in here? I ain't waste my money on this little bottle of Hennessy. That I was like, put it in your sock. And he was like, it's like, put it in your sock. And he walked right in. He was like, oh, I got to do this more often. I was like, you're welcome.
And also, my thing works for men too. Get you one of those man fanny packs. Either do my method where you have a little bag that's black. You put your bottles, put the little bag in front of the bottles and push it to the back of your bag. Or get you something with a pocket on the back of the bag. So when they check your bag, they open the front and your bottles are up on your chest. So don't gotta pay for drinks no more. But thank you guys for listening. We had fun with this. Today was just a rant day. We just going off on whatever today, but we're coming back a little more organized next time. But I'm gonna tell you guys again, for the segments, we really want you guys to have full participation, help us out, having more content to talk about and everything. So our first thing to text us, your DMs, crazy DMs, all of them, anything. If there's pictures, blur them out. If there's names, blur them out, because I'm not blurring.
Y'all getting in trouble for real, so.
And if you forget, it's getting posted. I'm not editing your shit for you. Mm-hmm. And second thing, your worst or funniest, we need friend breakup stories. And the number is 440 941 5745. Crazy DMs, friend breakup stories. One more time for the audio listeners, 440 941 5745. And if you guys like our podcast, please like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Comment. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about.
Pretty much.
And also, if you got people that you want to see on the podcast, we're starting to have more people and guests on. So hit us up about that. All right. Until next time.
Tits for 10. Tits for 10.
Tits for 10. We
My
gotta
tits
hurry
ain't
up and get
tatting
that
right now.
song.
Yeah, my tits ain't tatting.
Yeah, no, we got zero musical ability in this room.
No.
Yeah, no, we done.